I mean, I would say too. I mean, back to the pro pitching, but like pitching in the pros has changed a lot since even when you played. I mean, obviously we have like even the pitch clock. Would you have liked the pitch clock?
I worked really fast.
Did
I
you?
wouldn't,
So it wouldn't have bothered you at all.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Do you like that change in general for Major League Baseball?
I don't see a problem with the pitch clock. I mean, to be honest, there needs to be changes. I know like there's baseball purists, and I love the game, and I think it's awesome and everything. But like, let's be honest, the Savannah Bananas are selling out games,
They are.
and Major League Baseball is not. It needs to be more exciting. So I get it, but you got to make the changes slowly because of the purists of the game. And I think, I love the pure game of baseball and how it is. I feel like I'm more connected to the old school side than
Yeah.
some of the newer school side.
How many games does Savannah Bananas play?
That's a great question. I don't know.
Like, and I get your point. I agree with your point, but I guess a counter would be to that
The scarcity.
the scarcity of it. Is that obviously if Major League Baseball only played the same amount amongst all teams. I mean, think about it. You live in a city, you have a big league team, you can go almost anytime you want. They play, every other week. They're at home versus Savannah Bananas comes to my city one time.
True.
I got to sign up. I got to go because I don't want to miss this opportunity to get it. If they had a Savannah Bananas team in every single city or in the major cities, would it still be? And maybe it would. It could be. And honestly, with what they're doing, it's incredible.
You're right.
I mean, what they're doing is incredible. They run it so well, and it's different. I almost look at it as different than even. It is baseball. Obviously, it's baseball, but it's different than baseball. Right. It's not the same thing.
Just for the record, I don't think real baseball should be like that.
No, I wasn't.
I'm just saying.
I didn't take it that way.
And a little more exciting.
What would you suggest? What are some things? I mean, I feel like Rob Manfred's taking some suggestions at this point. So what do you got?
I never thought about it. I never really thought about it. But, thinking of the pitch clock, I don't see that as a bad thing. I think it should be faster. The game should be faster.
Yeah.
It is very painfully slow sometimes.
I'm curious. I don't know what the stats are. Someone probably could find it out, and I'm sure the data backs up because I know it did shorten the game a ton, right? I'm curious. Did that correlate to more viewers?
I don't know
because the way I think it, and again, this is just me thinking without data, so could be totally off on this, and I'm willing to accept me being off on this. But if I don't like baseball, okay. And, I say the game is really long. I don't like it. It's too slow, too long. If they shorten the game by a half an hour or even 45 minutes, am I going to now turn the game on?
No.
Probably not. I wouldn't think. Now, maybe the data is proving that I'm wrong on that and there's way more viewers because the game is shorter. And then I'd be willing to say, okay, well, that was great. I'm glad they did that. Obviously, we want more fans for the game. Right. All of us want that. Right. Not that I'm against having it shorter and how with the stuff that they did. I think it's fine. But I do get as a baseball, I was raised by an old school baseball guy. So that's probably where I'm getting this from too. Right.
And don't show this podcast to John. Yeah. Because I don't want him to think any less of me.
So I don't know, I get anytime new changes come, I'm always like, it's like you tighten up a little bit to see what's going to happen. But it seems like so far the changes they've made have been pretty good. I mean,
to be honest, on the other end of the spectrum, what's better than a day game, throwing it on the TV when you're just laying on the couch, like background noise, or just watching for a little bit? Well, it's got a good pace then,
Well, and even when you're going to a game, a game. The one thing I like about baseball is that it's an event. Right. Which is probably why Savannah Bananas are so successful because you think they're creating an entertainment event, right? Which is very cool how they do that. But I could go with my family and my kids and I could be talking to my daughter and making sure she's eating, a cheeseburger or popcorn or whatever. And I don't have to watch every single moment.
Right. Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm going to miss something.
That's true.
I hear the crack of the bat. I turn my head. Hey, and then we're standing up. We're cheering. That's true. I'm not worried about, it took a half hour longer. I'm hanging out with the family and we're talking and I don't know. That's always been my perspective. Again, I obviously, if the viewership is up because the game is shorter, then it's a great thing. If you enjoyed that clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the full podcast, click right here. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you find this content valuable.